Hi, this is Dawn from Pokemon One, and in this video I was thinking about sharing my hopes and like my thoughts, stuff like that, on what I'm hoping for Aimi's future when it comes to, like, for example, anime songs and stuff. Um because yeah, she had 3 anime openings last year. So I don't know what's gonna happen this year. Besides, like, stuff like you can see in the background, like Piki Piki, like the D for DJ stuff, Bang Dream, Idol Masters. Like, if we're not looking at like these anime where she already has like that singing role in, excluding like those things for like anime songs, but more like she did for like Helk, Magical Destroyers, Temple, just like anime on its own, without like singing groups of some sort. Um yeah, like what I'm hoping for her to do when it comes to anime, especially since one of them has been heavily speculated about when it's potentially gonna release, and then the other one just recently got confirmed to get a 4th season. And what I'm talking about is the first anime that people have been speculating about on when it's gonna release is Fairy Tail 100 Year Quest, the anime. A lot of people seem to think that it will release somewhere this year, and honestly, that will be super cool if that's the case. The thing is, if it actually gets revealed that it will release this year, then I hope it will be somewhere around the time where it might be possible for Aimi to be able to sing like that opening and or ending for like the Fairy Tail 100 Year Quest. Why am I saying this? Because Aimi once before did We're the Stars as an ending for Fairy Tail. So it would not surprise me if for the 100 Year Quest they would be like, oh, what if we ask Aimi again for like this newer series? Like, I feel like that would be pretty cool, and I think Aimi would do a really good job coming up with like a song for Fairy Tail. I'm pretty sure of that. Um, like, she has grown a lot compared to like her older like days. I'm gonna call it or say it, which is normal. Like, artists, good artists, or even artists that you think are already perfect, there's always room for like improvement, stuff like that. Like, so it's normal that when you go from like where you started to where you are now, that normally you would see like that improvement that you made. So I'm sure that compared to Weird the Stars, it's already like a beautiful song, but like if you hear her sing that song live at her Aimi Sound tour, it's like it's different. It's different from when she recorded it because she has grown as an artist. But it's like so good. Like, I enjoy that live version so much. It gives me chicken skin. Like, it's crazy. I absolutely loved that she sang that song at her Aimi Sound tour. I did not expect her to bring that song back, but crazy. I loved it. But yeah, so as far as like Fairy Tail goes, like, the thing is, we know that Aimi's gonna release a new album at the start of summer. I forgot to write them down, but there are like 3 potential dates that I can think of that this album would release. If you look at when her concert is, and then you look at when summer starts, and you pick every Wednesday, like between the start of the summer and between her Aimi Live Tour 2024, there are 3 Wednesdays in that time span. And I'm pretty sure that her album is gonna release either that first or second Wednesday. I feel like the last Wednesday would be too close to when her live tour is, and that way people will get to know like her new music, because new album normally means new music. So super hyped for that as well. But yeah, what does that mean? If Aimi does not release anything else between like right now and her new album, and if Fairy Tail gets confirmed the 100-year quest to release before that date, but Aimi does not announce anything like for around that time, then yeah, then it's pretty much confirmed that at least for, depending on how many seasons that Fairy Tail 100-year quest would get, then it's pretty much confirmed that she's most likely not gonna sing like the opening or ending for it, and that will be unfortunate. But like, if Fairy Tail 100-year quests get revealed and Aimi does nothing in like this period of time, but the Fairy Tail 100-year quest releases after her album releases, then there could be potentially a hidden anime song on that album. Like, I feel like something like that could be the case. Like, I don't know, something inside of me feels like she has to have at least one anime song this year too. Like, at least one. I would go crazy. I think I would go crazy if she has 0 anime songs this year. Like, I would not be able to believe that. Call me crazy. I don't mind. But yeah, like, imagine if that album has like a hidden anime song, and we have like an anime like airing around that period of time with that song. And it could be Fairy Tail 100-year quest. It could be. Or if Aimi suddenly out of nowhere ends up surprising us with like a loose single before her album releases, and that single is like another anime single, like the Help one, Buona Paradise, Casanir. I think Restarting is the only one that does not have an anime song on it. It's like the single. It has Love Letter, Restarting, and I forgot what the third song is on that single, but I don't think it has an anime song on it. But like, from Casimir to Buona Paradise, Magical Destroyers, not forgetting that one, Help, those singles all have like at least one anime song on it. So I could maybe see her surprise us with like a single somewhere before her new album releases, and that could give us potentially more anime options that might release like earlier before her album. I don't know, like, I don't know what Aimi is doing, what she's working on. That hoodie that she revealed, like the collab with Black Blonde, the hoodie with like the cap and stuff, that also came out of nowhere. It suddenly was like, oh, I have news to share, and then bam, she announced that collab. So who knows? Who knows? Maybe something like a single could still happen even if you might think, oh, but that's gonna be like in such a short amount of time in between the things. But then you have to think like her other 3 singles also released in like the same year. So I wouldn't say it's impossible for it to happen. I wouldn't say that. But yeah, that's it for like anime that people are speculating about that it's gonna release this year. I hope so too. I'm super excited for it. I am not reading the manga because I want to experience everything without being spoiled of what's going to happen. And of course, if you read the manga, you do know what's gonna happen. So that's kind of my reason to not read the manga first, because I want to be surprised with the anime. And it's like getting darker outside, so I'm sorry if I start to look more darker on camera. I do not have like a special light or anything like that. Like I'm not like a fancy YouTuber with all the good filming stuff. I'm just doing this with my phone. I'm so sorry if I cannot deliver you that kind of quality videos like just yet. Maybe in the future. But yeah, I just noticed that stuff is getting darker. But anyway, so that's like potential hopes for Fairy Tail 100 Year Quest anime opening and or ending. The other thing is, let me tell you, Medkit from the Shield Hero openings, it just got announced. First of all, that Shield Hero is getting a season 4. It is getting a season 4. When? I don't know. But Medkit did cover Magical Destroyers from Aimi. And what I'm now thinking is, what if for season 4 Medkit is like, hey Aimi, do you want to collab with us for this new opening for the Shield Hero? Because I'm pretty sure that they will do season 4 as well, just like Lisa did a lot of Sword Art Online openings. So yeah, I can definitely see Medkit doing the opening for Shield Hero season 4, and maybe even ask Aimi like, hey, do you want to collab with us for this opening? I could see them do that, as they did work together on a stage for is it Animelo Summer Life? It was like this big life with like a lot of artists. So I'm so sorry if I said like the wrong one. I think it was Animelo Summer Life or something, or Animelo Life, something like that. But yeah, that's also something that could happen, even if season 4 maybe only gets like released in like 2025 or something like that. Could potentially happen in the future. Would be cool, especially since Aimi can do like a lot of styles of music, so working together with like artists with their own kind of style, I feel like it's not gonna be that big of a problem for someone like Aimi. Yeah, so options. Future options that could happen and that I'm actually like hoping for to happen. Other things are, of course, her announced album that we know for sure that is gonna come like start of summer, her live tour with whatever merchandise that we're gonna get. I'm assuming that it will have like a mini keychain, like I like to call them. Again, maybe again like a shirt and like a hoodie or like a jacket or something like that. Like the thing that I'm wearing right now, this was from Aimi Sound, so it's such a good quality hoodie. Like I love wearing it. It's so good and not that expensive, to be honest. Like Miku Expo, you can learn from Aimi. Like the stuff from Miku Expo is like so expensive, and it's barely the quality of what Aimi delivers with her stuff. Like, it's crazy. Like, the Aimi light stick or glow stick, whatever you call it in your country, the I Mean It one, the Aimi sound one, I do not have the I Mean It one, but the Aimi sound one was like, I think I paid like 15 euros for it, and it came included batteries, with included batteries, and it feels so good. Like, it feels like actual quality. Then the Miku Expo one that I have from Europe, 2020, I paid like 30 or 35 euros. It was very expensive. And like, it didn't even come with batteries, and it feels like it could break at any moment. Like, the quality, yeah, Miku Expo, take notes from whatever Aimi's team is doing, because Aimi delivers so much better quality for such a cheap, actually a cheap price compared to whatever you are charging. Like, it's crazy. I know it also has to do with like branding and stuff, but it's kind of unfair to give fans like something that isn't as good quality for such a ridiculous price. It's not fair. Aimi at least is being fair. She makes people not pay overpriced stuff. Like, she's fair with her prices, with quality. Like, to me, Aimi deserves it a lot more to ask like 30 euros for like her glow sticks. Like, I hope she doesn't do it, because I mean, the cheaper the better, of course. But yeah, I would say compared to that, Aimi's merch, it's good quality. It's a very good quality. Like, even the shirt and stuff, it's crazy compared to even like the Miku Expo shirt. Like, if she can do it as like a smaller artist, like give people such high quality stuff for like a low price, then the people behind the Miku Expo stuff should definitely 100% be able to do so as well. But whatever. It's, yeah, it's branding, unfortunately. I don't know what else to say about that, but it feels very unfair if you can compare it to other stuff that is like cheaper. But that's that. Sorry for that small random rant in between. But yeah, merch. I'm expecting, like I said, some clothing, a mini keychain, bromides probably, or bromides. I should really look up on how you pronounce that, because no one has actually told me how to pronounce it so far. But yeah. What would the theme be for her album? What would the theme be for her live show? Is it still gonna be red for her live show? I don't know, would be cool. I mean, my favorite color is red, so I wouldn't mind. Is it gonna be a different color? She did have purple already, so I don't know. It could be anything. Like, I kind of hope it might be like red still, but I don't know. But I'm pretty sure it's gonna be cool. Her album, I do wonder if it's gonna be the same like Aimi Sound, where she has like two versions. She can't really do much with her hair anymore, I feel like, unless she does something with extensions. But I don't know, maybe she makes two versions again, with like photo book again, and then like extra Blu-ray, stuff like that. What I'm hoping for to be included in the limited version, because it will be like in the limited version, what I'm hoping for with the album is that her birthday live from last year, that one would be included on the Blu-ray. I'm really hoping that it will be included on the Blu-ray, because I would love to hear Aimi sing like these acoustic versions of some of her songs, especially Magical Destroyer. I am not a huge fan of that song with how it is right now, but acoustic, it could be a very, like, it is gonna be a very different vibe, and maybe I like that better. Um, so yeah, I really hope that she will include that birthday life on a Blu-ray on that album. Would be cool. Um, there is this Kita person, which I can't seem to find anywhere when I try to look him or her up on the internet. The one who worked on You Were My World and Isekai. That person. I hope Aimi worked again with that person, because man, I love these songs that she makes with this person helping on it. Yeah. I want to hear more from this person that helped working on these songs, but I cannot seem to find any more info about that person. So I don't know if this person, on what this person is working, like, besides these two songs from Aimi so far. So that's something that I'm hoping for as well. More songs with this Kita person. Let me think. For other stuff that is pretty much confirmed, Piki Piki live show, Piki Force, February 10th. I really hope that they will be the first group to like actually perform with these second and F outfits. Something I'm really looking forward to, because all four of them are gonna look freaking amazing. I can already tell by imagining it how amazing they will look on stage. They already did with first and F, but I'm pretty sure second and F is gonna be very cool as well on stage, and I hope that they will show off these outfits at that Piki Piki live force. And then, because they were last with first and If to show off the outfits, so it would be cool if they would be the first group now to show off the new outfits on stage. So cool if that happens. I really hope so. Then I believe it's March for the next event, which is Team Y, Broadway, Broadway, Team Y, Broadway, something Broadway. Why am I having such a hard time remembering some stuff? I don't know. Yeah, also very excited for that. Last time they had their fan meeting event, yeah, when I was able to watch it, that was so funny. It was so good, so lovable. Like, I can't wait for like being able. I won't be there to watch it live, unfortunately. Same with like the Piki Piki stuff. Like, I won't be there, but yeah, it's gonna be amazing. I just know it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be funny. But yeah, that's like so much stuff from Aimi that I'm so excited about. And once I am able to probably like pre-order stuff from her, like her new album, merchandise, all that stuff, I will try to what was I will try to make like unboxing videos. Normally I just do this for like her singles or albums, but maybe it would be cool as a fan of hers to also like do unboxings for like the merchandise and give my like first thoughts on them. And that way I can talk like even more about like the quality and stuff like that, because it's absolutely insane how a smaller artist compared to Hatsune Miku, how that team of people can give you such good quality of items for like such a low price is crazy. It's legit so crazy. But because this is also like branded, like this is her brand, so she could be like, oh, people have to pay for the brand, so I'm gonna ask more. She could do something like that. She could do something like Miku Expo does and make people pay more because it's like that brand. It doesn't feel fair if it's not, like I said, it's not fair to do that if you're not gonna deliver quality for the money. But that's my opinion on it. Yeah. But yeah, like these are my hopes, I guess, hoping that maybe like in between the waiting time from like now on till the album, that maybe one more single gets revealed, which includes like an anime song potentially, which could be Fairy Tail 100 Year Quest related. We have no idea when that's gonna release, but if it gets released, then I do hope that Aimi has a chance of being the performer for the opening or ending, or both. But yeah, Fairy Tail 100 Year Quest hopes. Shield Hero Season 4, whenever that is gonna release, potentially maybe 2025. I don't know if something that just got revealed will still release in this year, but yeah, maybe Aimi collab with Madkit. Talking about collabs before I'm gonna round off this video, because I have no idea how many time I have left to film. That's what you get when I'm starting to talk about Aimi and stuff. I get a bit too excited and keep on going. But yeah, talking about collabs, and this was actually the opinion of a friend of mine, and he was like, what if Aimi potentially ends up making a song together with Lisa, who you will probably know who I'm talking about when I'm saying Sword Art Online, that Lisa, because they have like a similar vibe when it comes to the music and stuff, and I think their voices would fit well together as well. And even though that I'm not okay with like the pricey stuff they are doing for their merchandise, I do hope for a Aimu. I'm not combining Aimi with Miku just now. An Aimi X Miku collaboration. I think that would also be so cool. Like, I should look up if anyone has made like a Poppy with Miku collab song yet. I haven't searched for that yet, but maybe some people made like songs with like Poppy, which has the voice of Aimi to use. Maybe someone combined that with like Miku. I don't know. But yeah, collaborations, Madkit, Lisa, Miku, feel like that those collabs would be cool, or potential options in the case of Madkit for Shield Hero Season 4. Like I said, I have no idea. Like, if nothing else gets announced, like she did with that hoodie, like if nothing else gets announced in like the upcoming days, then I feel like she's gonna go live somewhere around April. I think that would be the time she would go live with like like the latest. Like maybe she would do it earlier, but I think that April is like the potential month of her revealing otherwise, like what her album is gonna look like, the pre-order stuff that you're gonna get, her merch for her tour, stuff like that. I feel like April would be the last period of time for her to go live with all that info if she doesn't do it before that time. So I'm just hoping for more new information the upcoming days, but at the same time I have a feeling that we will get more information around April, the start of April somewhere, that will give people enough time to pre-order everything and to have it and to like get it in time for that live tour event of hers. I feel like if she's gonna reveal the info and it's gonna be later this year, then April has to be the less potential month for her to do it, because I feel like May might be too late for it. Like maybe the start of May, but I feel like that's more of like a risky month to have the live stream and then open up pre-orders and stuff, because the less time you have to receive stuff, the more dangerous it is to receive stuff in time for an event. So that's why I think that April would be the last month for her to decide, hey, I'm gonna go do a live with information, is what I'm thinking right now. And besides that, she could potentially give us more information between now and that moment. It's only like 3 months away, even 2 if you would consider just literally the start of April. So about 2 to 3 months left would that be, if my guesses are correct. Yeah, I did plan on writing down like the dates that I was thinking her album could release, but you just need to take her live tour, the first date of her live tour, and then the first day of summer, and then look at the 3 Wednesdays in between those dates, and I feel like her album will release either the first or second Wednesday, because the third Wednesday might be too close to the event for the album to come out. Again, because of the reason, will people get it in time? It will probably have new music, and then people have more time to explore that music, to prepare for the concert, so they can go full out with the right rhythm, with like their glow sticks and stuff. So I feel like that second Wednesday would be the last potential date for her to release that new album. But yeah, I have been brabbling about everything, Aimi. Yeah, my throat is even telling me to stop. But yeah, I legit have been, as there are like cars passing by, suddenly got distracted for a bit. But yeah, so I'm gonna round it off here, because I can keep on going with like all theories and stuff like that I could have, and go on about how amazing Aimi is, stuff like that, yada yada. Enough of me simping. That's just how I'm gonna call it, simping. And theorizing about the future for Aimi and what I hope could happen in the future with Aimi's voice and her as like a singer or voice actress. Yeah, my biggest hopes are definitely her working on a song for Fairy Tale 100 Year Quest, whether that would be released this year or next year. I don't know, I have no clue anymore. I'm super excited for it, and I'm gonna be even more excited if Aimi will be able to work on it once more, like she did with Where the Stars. Crazy, mind blown if that would happen. But yeah, I'm gonna give my throat some rest. And let me know in the comments, like, if you're an Aimi fan, what are you looking forward the most to when it comes to her activities and stuff? Or you may be lucky enough to go see her live. I would be so jealous, but lucky you if so. Uh, but yeah, let me know in the comments what your thoughts are about like Aimi's future and what you're hoping for her to happen. Is there like an anime you would like her to work on, whether it's voicing a character, singing a song, stuff like that? Feel free to let me know. And maybe we can chat like a bit in the comment section or even Instagram or something like that. But yeah, that's all from me. Aimi Simp out 100% now. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.